Hello everyone, welcome to Nightly Tales. Today we will be hearing about the majestic friendship of Grantie the tree and little Liam.
Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills and babbling brooks, lived a curious and adventurous boy named Oliver. Oliver had a heart full of wonder and an insatiable thirst for exploration. His favorite place to visit was the edge of the village, where a giant tree stood tall and majestic, its branches reaching high into the sky like arms outstretched for a hug. This tree was no ordinary tree, it was rumored to be enchanted, possessing magical powers that could grant wishes to those who believed in its magic. Villagers often told stories of how their dreams came true after making a wish under its towering branches. The tree's leaves sparkled like emeralds in the sunlight, and its trunk was as wide as a cottage door. It was said that this tree had been guarding the village for centuries, keeping it safe from harm. One bright and sunny morning, as Oliver set out on one of his usual adventures, he decided to visit the giant tree. He had heard countless stories about its magic and couldn't resist the idea of making a wish of his own. With a skip in his step and a heart full of hope, he made his way to the edge of the village. As Oliver approached the tree, he marveled at its grandeur. Its roots seemed to weave themselves into the earth like intricate patterns, while its leaves whispered secrets to the wind. He looked up at the branches, feeling as if they were beckoning him closer. With a deep breath, Oliver closed his eyes and made his wish. "I wish for a friend who understands me and shares my love for adventure," he whispered, his voice carrying his hopes and dreams into the air. No sooner had Oliver uttered his wish than a rustling sound came from the branches above. Startled, he opened his eyes and looked up, his heart racing with anticipation. And there, perched on a sturdy branch, was the most extraordinary sight, a friendly, talking owl with feathers that shimmered like the night sky. "Greetings, young traveler," hooted the owl in a warm and melodious voice. "I am Orion, the guardian of this enchanted tree. Your wish has been heard, and I am here to accompany you on your adventures." Oliver's eyes widened in amazement. A friend who shared his love for adventure had come to life right before him. Without hesitation, he climbed up the tree and settled onto the branch beside Orion. From that moment on, their bond grew stronger with each passing day. Oliver shared stories of his village and his dreams, while Orion regaled him with tales of distant lands and magical creatures. Together, they embarked on wondrous journeys, exploring the meandering streams, climbing the tallest hills, and discovering hidden caves. They laughed, they sang, and they learned from each other. Orion's wisdom and Oliver's boundless curiosity complemented one another perfectly. As the seasons changed, Oliver noticed that the tree's leaves began to lose their sparkle. Concerned for his magical friend, he asked Orion if there was anything he could do to help. "Dear friend," Orion said, his eyes gleaming with gratitude, "the magic of this tree is tied to the belief and love of those who visit it. It thrives on the joy and hope that people bring with them. As long as you continue to believe in its magic, it will never fade." Inspired by Orion's words, Oliver shared the story of his adventures with the enchanted tree and the magical owl with his fellow villagers. He told tales of their escapades and the lessons he had learned from Orion's wisdom. The villagers, touched by his sincerity, began visiting the tree more often, making wishes and rekindling their belief in its magic. With each passing day, the tree's leaves regained their sparkle, and its branches seemed to stretch even higher. The village was alive with renewed hope and happiness, and the bond between Oliver and Orion grew stronger than ever. And so, the enchanted giant tree continued to stand tall, watching over the village and granting wishes to those who believed. Oliver and Orion's friendship became a beacon of light, reminding everyone that the true magic of the world lies in the power of belief, love, and the extraordinary connections that can be found in the most unexpected of places.
We will bring you more beautiful stories, so subscribe and stay tuned. Also, don't forget to like the video. Take care of yourself.